Hi. So today we'll discuss about another two new updates that has came in NeoDove. One is the editable not connected reasons, and another one option is variable retries. Okay. So to the not connected call reasons editable option. Okay. That is one of the major feature that has came in here. Okay, I'll explain you that why it was needed and why it has been here. Along with that, the variable retry options as well. So initially, what we used to have is for any of the not connected reasons, there was a particular scenario that for one any of the reason, if any of the particular reason has been selected by a user after any of the call, then after how much time that particular lead again should come up as a follow-up. Okay, so that was very basic or a kind of default option that used to be there. But right now over here, a variable retry options can get selected over here. Okay, so I'll show you each and every both the beats that how to set it up and how it matters. Okay, so before that, as we all know, in order to get through this screen, we need to log in through our admin credentials. The first screen that we come across is the screen. Now, in order to do the setup, what we need to do, we need to go to the settings option at the bottom left corner. Once we go to the settings option, there are a couple of options comes in. Over here, we need to go to the retry setting option. That is from the right, the second right option. Okay, so once we click on retry setting option, as I can see that all the not connected reasons are been listed over here. Now, there might be a scenario that did not pick has been set up by NeoDove perspective, by NeoDove system. But being a customer, so being a company owner, if I'm owning a company, it might be a scenario that before using NeoDove, my users were pretty much familiar with some new, some other name, some other reasons. Okay, which means the same, but it can be something else. Like for did not pick, I I can use it as RNR, that is ringing not responding. Okay, so there are a couple of things that can happen. So if my users are familiar with some other terms, which means the same particular option, we can simply edit it for the ease of our user. So there is an option called did not pick. If I don't need this option, if I want to edit it, so whatever the particular option would be easier for our users to understand and to put it. So what I can do is at the right hand side of every option, there's a three dots option uh, at the at the bottom of action section. So what we need to do is we need to click on it, and then after that there are two options coming in. One is edit and the one is disable. If I want to disable, I can simply click on disable to disable it. Then automatically whenever the users will call and the call, if they are putting it as call not connected, so in the not connected reasons this particular option will not appear. Whatever the options I'll disable it, it won't appear at all. But we can simply enable it because all the options we needed, these are the like uh, basic mandatory not connected reasons that can happen. Okay, so if I want to simply change the name, change the term, but which will make sense, makes the same meaning itself. So what we can do is can simply click on the three dots. I can click on edit, and simply I can edit it as RNR. I'll click on update. So I can see automatically this did not pick option has been edited, it's been updated as RNR. So there are a couple of companies or a couple of users which might use some different terminology for the same reason. So in order to ease for the users to mark it up to dispose it, so we can edit it off. Whatever will be familiar for the users, whatever is easy to understand for the users, we can simply edit these options. Okay, then accordingly it will help the users to understand and mark it uh, correctly rather than making some mistakes in disposing the leads. Okay, this is one update that has came in. Another update that has came in is we can set up a logic for the not connected reasons retries. Okay, so I can see there's an option retry. Retry is a section. Okay, I can simply toggle off also. Okay, if I toggle off, then if this particular, let's say I have toggled off for arena, and if I'm just clicking on save changes, then what will happen is whenever this particular option has not been disabled, it's been enabled itself. So whenever a user will click on not connected reason, and if that person clicks on arena, then what will happen? Automatically, that lead will get closed. It won't give a retry option. Okay. So if I just enable this retry option, then there's a logic. If I click on setup, I can set up a particular logic, whatever I wanted. There's two options, fixed and variable. If I want that whenever a person or a user clicks on RNR or dispose it at RNR, then on that particular lead, a retry of maximum 10, whatever the times I can select it, this particular time should happen with an interval of whatever the hours or a particular day or a minutes can happen. Okay. If I want it as variable, then what will happen is I'll just click on variable. So if I want that whenever a particular lead is getting RNR or did not pick, then first retry should happen after 5 hours. Then if I want that the second retry should happen after 1 day, that also I can do. Then the third retry, if I want, I want it as a after 2 days. Okay. So what is the scenario now? So basically, previously what used to happen is whenever the retry strategy was completely fixed. So whatever the time and the duration that I used to fix it up, the particular retries and the particular follow-ups used to come on that particular strategy, whatever has been set up. But here we got an option as variable. So if any of the user marks any of the lead is not connected for any of the particular reason, so if I want that any of the reason, if did not pick happens, if did not pick happens for any of the particular reason for any of the particular lead, then the first retry should happen after 5 hours. Okay, and the second retry should happen after a day, and the third retry should happen after 2 days. So that particular strategy or that particular logic, I can set it up over here. Okay, and which is very much useful. Okay, and there's an option called apply this logic for other reasons as well. So if I want, I can simply switch on this, like toggle on this option. Okay, and I can simply click on update. Okay, then it will ask you that confirmation required. You really want to apply? I'll say yeah, yes, I'm sure. Okay, so now what has happened is, so all my not connected reasons are over here. Whatever the editing part I want to do, I want to make it for my users to make them understand clearly. I can edit it off and make it easy. And then after that, if I want to set up a logic for the retries, so whenever the user dispose any of the lead as any of the not connected reasons, so automatically as per the retry strategy and the retry logic, the leads appear to them as a follow-up after that particular tenure or that particular timeline. So if I want to have it on a variable timeline, so if someone is not picking up the call, then the first attempt should happen after 5 hours. If then also the particular person is not picking up, the second attempt should come after a day. The third attempt should come after more 2 days. Okay, so that we don't end up calling unnecessary to a same particular person unnecessarily. Okay, it might make the things worse and irritate the customers. So this is the particular update that has came in NeoDove, and it will be very much useful for our customers and for the users as well to deal with the leads. So yeah, thank you.